What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. More pick 2 Spider-Man draft. I know. Some of you hate it. You're going to have to live with it because I don't really want to do Duskmourn flashback. Just because this is the more fresh experience. So it is what it is. We will bear with it. There is going to be an arena open, or not arena open, an arena win-a-box event about a week from when this video goes live. And that's going to be for Japanese Modern Horizons 3 boosters, or boxes rather, so that'll be fun. Anyways, what do we got here? Detect Intrusion are rare for this pack. Not good. I'm leaning toward Vazen and Experiment, Damning Caress, Hide and Mundanity. Once again, just going to try to ignore green-white as... it's a good deck. I just, preference-wise, I would rather draft the other colors. I'm going to take the 2 blue cards to start, I think. Ooh, Makina, or not Makina, MacD is very good. Archivist is great. Earlier on stream today, I had a double Archivist with the Hex of Undeath deck, and that one was really cool. It was just straight green-black, so not one of your quote-unquote supported color pairs, but so the Hex of Undeath card is the 7-mana sorcery. Return up to 7 creatures with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield, and the Archivist returns just any card with mana value 4 or greater, so I could loop them, and it was pretty fun. Maybe go with an Azor here to follow up the MacD. This is a spider, so it's not going to have synergy if I end up going like blue-black, but I mean, I guess actually if you wanted to just straight up win, you probably go like this, MacD and Referee, and just go like blue-white. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's look for the aerialists and stuff. Let's try to go blue-white. I don't know why people still pass this Giant Craft Helm. The card's very good. Gallant Citizen as a 2-white to cast card's a little bit awkward. Might actually take Secret Identity as a combat protection effect if I can't find any spectacular tactics. Okay. Scorvus and a Drix here. Just in case we do end up in blue-black still. Ballet is okay in blue-white. Not my preferred, if possible. We still have a month or so, if not more, to go until Avatar hits. I have really high hopes for Avatar. Because remember, with Spider-Man, or whatever, through the Omenpaths on Arena, it wasn't really intentional, or they really weren't intentional with it. So it wasn't... They didn't really build it with limited in mind and whatnot, so... Hopefully this is just an outlier of a format. Not that I think it's terrible or anything, it's just... It's so short-lived. Alright, pack 2. Ooh, we got a Skivix, the Augmenter, a nice one. Man, I don't want it. Stupid Alessos and Prass. Yeah, I'm going to stick to blue-white. Maybe just take the Robotics Mastery here. Another Principled Referee, actually pretty good too. I'm going to take the Referee over the Robotics Mastery. Just like curving 2-drop, 3-drop into Referee is backbreaking oftentimes. Skivix a nice one. Another spider, not villain, but I guess if we're in blue-white, that doesn't matter anyways. Oh, Margot, and there's the tactics. I've been saying it a lot lately, but I'm pretty sure this is just the best white common. Because the 2 supported archetypes for white are blue-white and green-white, and both of those are just heavy creature-based decks. So the tactics not only acts as a protection effect for your relevant creatures, whether you're suiting them up with counters or they're just really good like the Alessos and Prass, but it also kills a big creature from your opponent in a pinch, you know? Great, Basil and Mothwing Shroud. Yeah, this is... Our deck's turning out fantastic. This pack 2, it's been really good. I am missing the most important common, however, for the blue-white deck, and that's the something aerialist, whatever it's called. The Mothwing? Is it Mothwing aerialist? The 2/2 hybrid mana cost card with Ward 2 that gains flying. That is the one that we're looking for, and I don't have a single one yet, so. Now, as long as I just get some other 2-drops, it'll be okay, but those are by far the most important. A little bit of brick here. This is just a 4-mana draw 2. Not particularly good. Lots of green going around this pack. Okay, hide is fine. I'm probably not going to run a second interception, so I'll take the fetch land. In case we get something worth splashing for. Might run the Spider Coach. Wow, last pick Oris. Yeah, I mean, there's the green stuff. Another Margot here and another 2-drop. That's fine. Passing a Villainous Wrath. 1, 2, 3. Only 4 2-drops right now. Yeah, I definitely need a few more. Oh, there's a really nice one. The Gobin. Hell yeah. You're not playing this card for Fleam. Gobin is just sicko. We have very few villains, so Vex Spot's actually just worse than like City Pigeons here. What's my creature count now? 13. All right, we're decent on creature count. Could maybe use like one more. Still 0 aerialists, though. And at this point, we are very unlikely to get one. I'm not the biggest fan of the saddle, but when I have double Margot, it definitely gets a lot better. And Surveyor is, I'm not going to call it a good 2-drop, but it is a 2-drop. Probably going to lean towards 16 lands here, if we can find 2 more playables. Not bad. Pigeon and Darvel, or Hide in Mundanity number 2. Let's see. Removal quality, I have this, and this, and this. Yeah. Might need more removal. The Darvel's not that good anyways. Alright, might play Arala. Don't think we're playing Leap. I guess the question is, do I want to run this Drix Interception then? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just run a 1 lively Leap instead of the Interception, and we'll just go 16 land like that. Oh, maybe this Vazen's not that good in the deck. No, let's run the Arala over the Vazen. Yeah, I think this is a solid blue-white deck. I think we're missing the Aerialist, which sucks because, again, that's the most important, but otherwise pretty solid looking. So let's give her a shot. Let's do the thing. Where do we win, ideally? I'm on the play. That's good. I got a 2-drop creature on 3 into hopefully a referee. Uh-oh. My opponent, however, has a turn 1 Azora. Are they going to be green or are they going to be blue? Green has more spiders. Whoa! Whoa. That's all I gotta say about that. Ah, okay. So they might have like Gloria on the splash or the who's a what's it. This is an attack to try to enable and web, and we just blow them out. This is really good. That's fine. Now they might not be able to win web, so. Love that. Pressure's on. Darvel turns into a 4-4 here, which is perfect for our tactics. It was actually detrimental for them that the counter got added. Well, that was pretty freaking clean. Pretty freaking clean indeed. And that was just with some hash. Think what I could do with a steak, couple of steaks, you know? Cinderella Man. Great movie. Doom, doom, doom. On the play, but no white source, so that's a mulligan. That's good. Pitch one of the hides. Gobin on turn 2, and say, let's go. Go, Ben, go. Island acquired. Ooh, good looking island. I appreciate your land choice, OP. They've got the aerialist, you jerk. I think we actually... No, I guess I want the pigeon here. I do need a 4th land, but... I think we want to keep the creatures. Pitching pigeon for a 1/1 counter I don't think is quite correct. What's your move, friend? What's your move? Okay. If they want to use a trick here to save their aerialist, that's fine by me. Yeah, that's fine. This means they're not developing out their board for a turn, you know? Oh, discards Gloria. I think we actually pump the Pidge. Leap is good, but I'm going to keep the hide for the aerialist. I imagine they're going to have to use a removal spell on Gobin here pretty soon. I guess I'm just hoping to draw Spectacular Tactics if they don't touch the Gobin here. Okay. Ooh, and a Narala. I hope they use the Arala right now. Ah, sure. So let's shrink that to a 3/3 defender, no flying. And then attack for 6. If they were at 7, discarding a spell... Well, never mind, that wouldn't work because the City Pigeon can be blocked next turn guaranteed. I guess discarding a spell would have turned Gobin into a 2-turn clock by itself. It's a good sign for us, though, that they didn't have interaction. If Lookout and Aerialist were their best play last turn. And they must have drawn the Lookout, sorry, the Aerialist off the Lookout, otherwise I think they would have went in the reverse order, right? Ooh, okay. Ay, 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 that's not good. That's not bad. Interesting. Yeah, let's just go for the damage here. Oh, Skivix was a decent pickup to discard. Okay. So any creature they play gives them 1 life. If they play 2 creatures, they gain 4 life because of the Sarn gaining 2 and then the Zora triggering twice. But they are dead on board currently to 2 different creatures. Now, they can put the counter on the Aerialist to make it fly, but that would eat up 2 of their mana. And that would simply be for a chump. Okay, there's that play. Yeah, no blocks. Oh, that's another reach creature. Okay. I mean... maybe they have a Basil. Could it be a sudden strike? Tactics was always going to kill my creature anyways. I guess bounce would be a little bit annoying. But they still have to block the pigeon if they're bouncing Gobin. I mean, even if they kill Gobin, they still have to block the pigeon, so... Okay, that's good. They did have the tactics. So we actually want to put the... put the Skivix on the pigeon, and then I can move the Cacta Rantula saddle onto the Macti and have 2 4-power flyer, or yeah, 2 4-power flyers. Nice. Whew. So they must have had nothing in their hand. Okay. Just enough. Just enough pressure. And 2 and 0 start. Easy. Oh, man. Another hand that would be really good if we had a plains. Okay, I mean, this is a keeper, right? You pitch one of the hides again, Surveyor for Island, turn 2. And then hope that you draw something either... I guess it has to be first draw step. Yeah, this is not a good hand. And now since I'm grabbing an island, I know I'm not drawing any creature to cast next turn. Blech. Another mirror match, but they've got Aerialist. It hurts. Yikes. Do they have the referee? It's gonna suck if they have in web for Argyre, but because I have referee in my hand, I can't trade off all my creatures. Oh, God! Alright, well, that's game over, too. That card is just too hard to beat. Yep. I am very, very fine to just scoop there. Their draw was great. Their deck looked great. Haven't seen a Margot yet. Alright. 2-1. GG's go next. Oh, come on, man. How many games in a row that is just 2 islands? Okay. Well, if I can draw some magic, then maybe we can get there. That's right, we have a helm in our deck, too. So I guess our best draw is like... what? The Unstable Experiment. Draw a card. Connive. Oh, they're gonna have to discard a card here if they hit 2 creatures, because they're on the draw and their first play is the carving. This is like being on the draw and casting Divination as your first spell on turn 3. Oh my god. Okay, well. That is pretty terrifying. Jeez, and they just hit their natural mana too. Love it. Well, I can tactics the Breako. And then we can hide the Eleni once that comes down. I want to just hit a land here to equip the helm, I think. Okay, well. That's what I wanted to hit last turn, but... still good this turn, of course. Does that thing have reach too? No. They have the rampage to kill the helm. Are you kidding? That's so sick. Wow. That is so disgusting. Good beats. Now here comes like a Chizak, GG. Sarn, pretty good. Wow. So they're green-white, just splashing. Looks like. That's as good of a draw as we could hope for. The Betty can give the Sarn lifelink. God, that Rhino's rampage was so sick. I mean, I can't beat them having anything. But I think I'm going to block the Betty Ray just in case it's like +2/+2. If it's +4/+4, I was gonna get wrecked no matter what. Okay. Their draw has been very good versus me. Doesn't help that I've had to mulligan every game the last 4 games. Oh yeah, this is just complete game over. Brutal. Alright, good beats. Well, there was no chance in those last 2 games. We just got absolutely demolished. I don't think my deck was bad, but did not have the power level of that other deck. Never saw a Margot. We saw Gobin and Skivix. We needed to have drawn Margot and been able to suit it up. God, that freaking Rhino's rampage to kill the Helm. Otherwise we win, right? Because we hit the 5th land right after. That's so gross too. Good beats. It is what it is. More Spider-Man. Maybe I'll sprinkle a little bit of Vintage Cube in the YouTube videos the next foreseeable future. But yeah, again, kind of just in that lull period. This is the freshest format to draft, but like I said, I've done 150 drafts of Duskmourn, so I'm not really interested in that, and we'll just have to wait until something else comes better. Thank you for tuning in, friends. Appreciate the support while we kind of slog through what's currently available. But as always, we'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.